Hello, my name is Christian Campbell, and today I'm going to be talking about skin cancer and why it is so important to know what skin cancer is because of how serious it is becoming in this day and age. Sadly, skin cancer is becoming more and more common, especially in the younger generation, and what's so surprising about skin cancer is that it can be completely avoidable by taking the correct preventative steps. So today I'll be talking a little about what skin cancer is, what it can do to your health and what causes you to get skin cancer, and what you can do to avoid it. So what is skin cancer exactly, you may ask? Well, according to Vera Tweed, the author from Skin Salvation, skin cancer is the result of damage to skin cells. What that means is when certain molecules are missing electrons, it causes them to go take those electrons from other healthy molecules, which then causes those molecules to go take electrons from even more healthy molecules, and it just kind of creates this unhealthy pattern that forms skin cancer. There are three main types of skin cancer: melanoma, basal cell, and squamous cell. Now that you kind of know what skin cancer is, it's important that you know how it affects your health and what causes you to get skin cancer. According to the authors of skin cancer, the most common cause of skin cancer is due to the exposure of UV rays from sunlight and tanning beds. But you could also be at a high risk if you have fair skin and you freckle easily, if you spend a lot of time outside, and if you live in high altitudes. According to the author of If You Had Cancer, Would You Know It?, there are basically two types of skin cancer, lethal and disfiguring. Melanoma is the deadly kind of skin cancer, while basal cell and squamous cell are not. If you are lucky enough to live through skin cancer, it sadly can leave scars and marks that can be embarrassing and painful to live with. It's also important that you know if you do survive skin cancer, you will always be at a much higher risk of getting it again. Now that you kind of know what skin cancer is, what it does to your health, and what causes you to get it, you probably want to know what you can do to avoid getting skin cancer. One of the first things you should do is find out if there's a family history. If so, you'll want to take more serious steps because you are going to be at a much higher risk of getting skin cancer. But one of the main things you can do to avoid getting skin cancer is just to stay inside and avoid the sunlight, which, for most people this isn't a reality, nor do they want to stay inside. So if you must go outside, the second most important step you can do is wear sunscreen. Always wear sunscreen, and make sure that it's a higher SPF. Anything under 50 SPF really isn't protecting your skin. Another thing you can do is to check for moles. And according to Meredith Lipson, the author of Save Your Skin, you need to scan your body for suspicious moles and other skin irregularities every 2 to 3 months. Just because early detection is the key to survival. So if you do see a mole, that looks irregular, you can get into your dermatologist quickly just to see if that is skin cancer. Now that you kind of know what skin cancer is, what it can do to your health, and what you can do to avoid it, hopefully you understand the dangers of skin cancer, and it inspires you to take preventative steps in your everyday life to avoid this horrible virus. Because according to Amy Patchell, the author of Shining a Light on Skin Cancer strikes more than 2 million people in the United States every year.